lọ síbi tẹ́ lọ. Tó bá
but
sọnù.
àtàwọ́ son of anybody. I can son ipe má tàwọ́ son of wow. Ẹ má try láti block on wow. Because we can do and undo. One roll and pa. Within a day or two, approve a phone pay. Ẹ má tàwọ́ son of I mean now. Oh, look at them. Oh, you know, story bears needed it. But do we care? We don't.
Lagbolo, if you come to London, Lagbolo,
I'm around London. Because you know it's an open stuff anyway, so I might enjoy it. I can't wait. I just hope the weather will be great enough. Or hotel they will just know that say too many people just say tripping. They will say, who they here? Na Maiyegun. Baba, we'll see in April. Nice one.
Okay.
So I have another caller on the line, and I have another 20 minutes to go. So, hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, my brother. How are you?
Maiyegun the chief priest.
Yeah. Akuṣẹ́ ni o, because tí o bá sí epo mọ́tò lè rìn lọ síbi kankan, it's really fine too. Some of you may not even know what you are doing for me, all right? Tunde, let me say something quickly, right? You change, friends of Maiyegun changed Maiyegun completely to what they wanted him to be, where they wanted him to be. But some people don't know that it wasn't just a journey that started just yesterday.
Yeah.
So today, every time, whenever all of you are feeling this way, you are feeling towards Maiyegun, you should always kind of give yourselves a pat in the back and say, we made him. We did it. You remember the day I said, would you want a situation whereby nobody, you build Maiyegun to a point that you'll be so confident that nobody can buy this guy? Forget it. He has so much strong fan base that nobody can buy him. Are we not getting there now? So thank you.
We're already there. Baba, thank you. God bless you. God bless all the Maiyegun comrades. Yeah, and
amen to that.
Actually, whoever they want, remember when God told Noah to build a ark? Not everybody that Noah told that come and join this boat. Not all of them came on. And what happened to them?
They disappeared.
And so, the comment section here. That is your own edit. This time around, we don't care about if you want to join us or not. We don't care.
No.
You can come up with your own kind of idea. We don't care. You're gonna perish. You'll perish with Nigeria. We don't care. I'm sorry to use the fuck off. Okay? It's high time. Just go away. We don't want you guys in our comment section. If you don't want to get reborn, just go away. Motherfucker. That's our previous caller. Imagine you want people to have Baba, apart from that, Daddy, let me make my suggestion.
Go on.
It's just a suggestion.
We are open now. That's what we do here. Go on.
Yeah. I will impart my comrades, my lovely comrades, my
the brethren in the temple of truth.
Yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys all. Let's continue doing this. Let's continue chipping in. I mean, if it's 2 weeks, you get your pay, chip in something. Because the fight just begun.
Somebody said it's an advantage. And some people are even saying, Tunde, that why don't we use the template used on MaiyegunsDiary Political to channel all our energy towards the Yoruba nation struggle, which is our primary objective anyway, right? So why don't we use that same template where all of us, we know that we need to fund the campaign, the advocacy for self-rule, all this Lanodu and all those who do the work, underground work, they need their resources and all of that. Why don't they use that template on Maiyegun? The template that got people convinced enough that they could do this. Then they can do that too.
I'm in support of that. Maiyegun, I'm in support of that. And I know my comrades will be in support of that because we've got we got a platform already.
And we got the attention of the people now.
You you've got oversight, you've got everything, protocols, pro and pro. I mean, those are the things we lack in that country. And you'll be able to school Nigeria. I mean, this is one of the things that are we all going? Might go to school in there. What school in man? What school in pro and pros of things?
I mean, Tunde, Awajeko looks so easy. See how we do it. We did it, and it's looking like it's so easy. And everybody is now looking like, why didn't they do that then? Or those who still can't think, all they could picture or pick out of this is that, what are we going to do with the money now? We are talking about how can you keep the flow of such fund and support, which is legit, original, legal. How do you keep it flowing? Should be your priority. You know what I mean? But
that's what I'm saying.
We'll find out.
Let's keep doing it. Comrades, let's keep doing it.
We will continue. Thank you very much, Baba.
Yeah, thanks, Papa.
We'll go see for night where everybody go come to Raka. We'll see together tonight. Nice one. No doubt. I'm gonna mix it up. And we ourselves, we should always be very, very clear with what we're doing. Remember, no matter, like I said, no matter how you feel about me, no matter how you feel about this whole thing, I welcome them. Feel anything you want to feel, negative or otherwise. I am just a bank. If you don't like banks, then you don't need to like me. Babo.
Maiyegun.
Yeah.
Maiyegun.
Baba.
Maiyegun.
Win
this city, win this city. Chicago band, win this city.
Win this city.
Yeah, you remember me?
I kind of do, but I think I'm going to take my time to guess right. Go on.
Okay. Win this city. Oruko Migaga is near. Let's leave it like that.
Bless you.
I know. I'll try to get him to call him for me to get through. I was actually watching your program. But you need a break. Is this a joke?
I was here too, and I was like, you know what? I need to go. I need to go and find out.
A joke? Orundalo Jimmy Street ni money. Okay. Akuriri.
Benny.
The only thing Timo Cafe pay for ni pé àwọn adẹ́tẹ̀. You know adẹ́tẹ̀?
Benny.
If you will Yoruba, you know àwọn adẹ́tẹ̀ tí ò ní ká wọ́n lè fún. But ìta àwọn aráàlú fún yẹn wọ́n rẹ̀ láti dànù.
Benny.
Nǹkan tí akátá bá dẹ̀ jẹ kò ló máa fi ń lo ẹgbẹ́ torí pé àwọn máa ń jalè olè ni wọ́n kàn dáwó sí wọn lọ́wọ́ kó jẹ́ pé owó yẹn wọ́n ní rójú tú ẹ̀. Náà ti lóṣù ọjọ́ kò sí 24 hours náà release olóyè 24 hours. Ọmọ Yorùbá máa lé Yorùbá tí ń bèèrè what are we going to do with the money? Owó bà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Owó onírú owó aláta everybody dá. Àti ẹ̀ tó wá láti Mexico dá. Ẹ̀ tó wá láti Chicago dá. Ẹ̀ tó wá láti London dá. Wà ló onífẹ̀ẹ́ owó ṣe.
Maiyegun ni o. So Maiyegun ma lọ náwó yẹn sìn yín ni o. What a shallow thinking, Baba.
Nǹkan tó bà Yorùbá jẹ́ nìyẹn. Tẹ́ bá kó Yorùbá mẹ́ta sínú ilé. Tẹ́ bá gbó sáàrin wọn báyìí. Tẹ́ bá sọ pé máa ṣe owó yẹn equally. Wọ́n ti máa kọ́ gba ẹnìkan kúrò. Wọ́n á tún gba ẹnìkan kúrò. Pàtó wáyá ni ó so ibi tí èèyàn bá ń lọ télọ̀ tó dorí kodò ló mọ tó rán o.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nǹkan táwa ń ṣe la máa kọjú mọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Àní ṣíwọ́ dá owó yẹn. Àti ìdá nǹkan kan owó tí pé 40,000 kò tí ì 100,000 wọ́n ti tọ́mọ àwọn ajíyàjẹ àwọn olóṣì.
Ẹ̀sà tẹ́mi bá pẹ̀ láwọn tó ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ kíní yìí lóòótọ́ oyè yìí ń sìn. Ẹ rí pé mo kàn ń tẹnumọ́ ó dàbí èèyàn tó lówó lọ́wọ́ àwa diaspora ti ṣe báyìí sìn o. Àwa ń sọ pé ok nísìnyí báyìí o ìwọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ bí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣe máa da yìí lóríṣiríṣi lábẹ́lẹ̀ àtọ́dá tó ṣe ẹ fẹ́ help. Ṣé yóò yẹ kó jẹ́ priority everybody pé wá kí la lè ṣe ń sìn báwo la ṣe lè prioritize kíní to our own advantage ṣebí tiwọn náà ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́.
Tí ó mọ̀ pé yóò bó o ní participate náà bá ti rí jẹ. Take my word for it. you must participate. Tó bá jẹ́ Yorùbá ní ó wà ní Ukraine tán ní kó mú ìyàwó àtọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí bọ́dà ò ní padà sílùú yẹn ó máa sá lọ ni. That one I know. Not all Yorùbá.
Yeah.
Okay. Yorùbá ọmọ wa. So nǹkan tèmi kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé.
Yes, sir.
Wo ìwọ falẹ́nu mi tó bá wu ẹlẹ́nu ló lè ràn lọ. Àwọn afárá àti forty years now. Mi ò mí ìfẹ́. So èmi dẹ̀ ti pé àwọn tó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ but for the past 6 years 7 years so ẹ tó bá lò wá fẹ́ dé sí tó fẹ́ da ìjọ rú ẹ́.
Well, àwọn ò bá ọmọ ọjọ́ àgbà. Nǹkan tèmi máa ń sọ ni ìṣẹ̀ tá a máa fi sọ pé Ọlọ́run ò ní fún wọn ṣe ètèmi á wò pé Ọlọ́run fúnra ẹ̀ máa deal pẹ̀lú anybody anyway, yeah? But ṣáwọn ọmọ ọjọ́ gan á gbà kó wá tú ìjọ ilé ìṣá lórí ọ̀dọ́ Maiyegun yìí. Àbíkílà aṣojú wa.
Ẹ tó bá ní nǹkan ẹ tó bá ní idea tí o expect kan pay òun back pé kan reward òun fẹ́ ṣe kíní fún wa fún gbogbo fáfàní ọmọ tèmi ọmọ tí fún ọmọ that's the kind of people we need.
Yes. And we will find them.
Ẹ tó bá ti jẹ́ pé ẹja lọ sí báńkì ẹ̀kẹ́ ẹ̀sìn ní signature ẹjọ́ bíi
tí mo yà ní gbogbo à ń ṣí báńkì yẹn long story ní sà ẹja ṣe online everybody àárí ń bẹ̀. Ó ní kíní kan tó ń pè ní digital footprint ó lè wọlé anywhere all over the world àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́.
Ó ń ṣe program lọ́wọ́ lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Àwa ní pé òkè o owó ikú bóyá bí like $200 or $300 $200 or £300 kó pé iye kan wà ní okay o somebody from Windy City ó lè mi Ìjẹ̀bú ọmọ that was me.
You are right, sir. Now so, I remember you know, I told you, I said I could guess, but I know that I'm going to put the pieces together when we go further. Mo máa rántí ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ Windy City.
Wo a kú oríire inú mi mi ò lè sùn lánàá o mi ò lè sùn o.
God bless you.
Mi ò dẹ̀ mọtí tani mo mọtí ni NSC bá lọ gbé jáde lánàá. A kú oríire o.
Èmi tí mò ń jẹ inú bí lórí program lánàá sẹ́ẹ̀ tílẹ̀ yẹn fi ṣú. Mi ò pẹ́ ìgò díẹ̀ kan báyìí mo kàn tẹ̀ ṣe ń jókòó tí mo ń
nígbà tí mo rí ẹgbà tó padà wá tó rú tí aṣọ òfì mo ní aṣọ òkèlè lè jẹ alálẹ́ méjì gbéyàwó ní kẹ.
momentum kí ló ti ń pè momentum moment ni ẹ sà bí mo ṣe ṣe lánàá yẹn is on record that's how I felt but we thank God.
Yóò ṣe wà nìyẹn.
Dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run.
Gbogbo ìta wọ́n ní ọgbọ́n tá a wá fi kí n bẹ́ẹ̀ in closing ọgbọ́n tá a fi kọ́lé kò tó ìta máa fi gbénú ẹ̀ o. Yes. Ọgbọ́n tá a fi kọ́lé ọmọ àgbàlẹ̀ mi o ìlú òyìnbó lákànwá tá a sọ òyìnbó ọgbọ́n tá a fi kọ́ ilé kò tó yìí tá a máa fi gbénú ẹ̀.
Kò tó bàbá.
Ọ̀rọ̀ wa ẹ̀yin lẹ ní etí bàbá Ìgbòho gbogbo aláǹgbá ló dánú délẹ̀ o àmì tinú nínú wọn o. Gbà tó bá délẹ̀ gbogbo á wá. Gbàtí sàkàlà boss wọn sá lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Wọ́n ti ń padà
nísìnyí wọ́n máa yọjú wá kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Ẹ máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa rí wọn sẹ́ẹ̀ lójoojúmọ́ sí i.
So àbí ẹ̀yin lẹ létí bàbá Ìgbòho. Tó bá kó treat everybody pé o tiẹ̀ fẹ́ ríyàn lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí. Tó wọ́n máa lé àwọn Yorùbá kan. Ọmọ ajẹ́lérò jẹ́légún. So bó ṣe wà ní èmi ṣe ń wọlé láti ibi iṣẹ́ ní aago méjì ọ̀sẹ̀ kọjá àbí aago méjì ò tiẹ̀ tí ì lọ́dọ̀ wa. So mo gbádùn mo ní ó dìgbà tí bá tó get to mi tó kó di fóònù.
God bless you, sir.
So bó ṣe wà nìyẹn thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ fi àsìkò pé kí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà pátápátá àtàwọn tó dáwó àtàwọn tí ò dáwó ọwọ́ yẹn á máa lọ sókè o òkè lọ́wọ́ afúnni ń gbé ọwọ́ yẹn á máa lọ sókè ní ríkú ọmọ ní ríkú ọya o ìjàmbá mọ́tò oníṣẹ́ ẹ̀fẹ́ nìkan kan wá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ àṣẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni ẹja àwòdì tó ń lọ ìrà ní kí atẹ́gùn gbé ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò bá pẹ́sẹ́ òun ló pé àwòdì tó rè bára tẹ́yẹ káyọ̀ gbéǹdì oníbẹ́ni kò bá pẹ́ wẹ́n yóò bá pẹ́ ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìpẹ́ṣẹ́.
ẹnìkan iṣẹ́ òun pẹ́ ni wọ́n ní bí iṣẹ́ òun pẹ́ ni ẹnìkan òun pẹ́ṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bàbá ẹ ṣeun. Thank you so much, sir.
Very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Ja pàdé lálẹ́ tẹ́ bá tètè jí tètè débi iṣẹ́ or something ẹ máa ṣe catch up pẹ̀lú wa later in the evening anyway. So thank you so much, sir.
Boy, bí àwọn máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ nírọ̀lẹ́.
PM ni ẹ mọ̀ kó tó dá àwọn settings yẹn rú, right? Our time with Nigeria used to be the same time, okay? But there are times in there, during the year, whenever we get to somewhere around there, I think it was anytime from October or so, right? So I'm 1 hour ahead. That is why every time now I'm always live at 9 from 9 p.m. UK time, which is 10 p.m. Niger time. So that is going to change in the next. It's going to change in the next few weeks anyway.
So Chicago, U.S. Central Daylight Time will be.
For example, right now, sir, this is 2 minutes past 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. What time is it now in Chicago?
Okay, Chicago right now 8:02.
8:02. So that's my measure.
So you are one.
That's a difference of 6 hours.
Before it can be 2:02.
6 hours difference.
2:02 abi 3:02 level.
Our one is 2:02 by.
Okay, so
So 6 hours
3
difference.
3 o'clock my time. Okay, did that.
So what that means, sir? No, what that means in a nutshell. Yeah, what that means in a nutshell, ni pe Timbawa live ni 9 o'clock, right? In Chicago, it's going to be 3 p.m.
Yeah.
You get that, sir?
I'm already about me.
So it will always be that. It will always be your own afternoon.
It's not possible, girl. I'm going to watch London. But me was sure.
It will be a pleasure anyway.
I used to live in London.
Bless you. Thank you so much, sir. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, right. Have a good day. All right.
You too, sir.
Bye-bye.
God bless you. Thank you so much for the support, by the way. I'll see you later. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Yes, sir. Now that's a beautiful one there. From I've got another caller, by the way, and it's gonna be my last caller because of my time.
Since 4 or 5 days, so they've been fire on messages about the abroadians. Oh God, God of
Marvelous.
Oh God of Marvelous. In fact, brother, you spoke as if you have some what could I call it? Telescopic something to read people's mind, brother. Where should we start it? Let us first of all thanks all the supporters.
We are grateful to them.
Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, whoever has contributed or whoever even grieved towards the incarceration of Oloyi Sunday Igbo. And we bless God for their life, for the life of those people who prayed, who have been praying endlessly for that man to be released.
That's right.
Maiyegun, if I will not lie to you, I know that Oloyi will be released since 4 or 5 months ago. I called when I saw the news yesterday.
They don't have anything against him. It's always on the table to be released.
No. You know, I told them how he will come out. People don't believe me. Some of my friends that I told, they don't believe me. And the way I'm saying it's like that's the way. Because there's something, you know, when you are gathering your information, you will see. But we thank God. Yes. You see all those our brothers, our sisters who are thinking otherwise towards the money, or maybe the guy is coming to take our glory. Let us live there. In the wilderness, according to the story of Jews, the Jewish story that they sold for us, they call Bible. Do you know that it's not everybody that starts the journey to the Canaan land that reach there?
No.
It's not all of them. At least if you study the history, you will see that there are about 4 or 3 batches of people that wiped out. Do you understand? Then when you now come down to the Jesus story, that was Old Testament to the Jesus story, which is the New Testament. He said there's a man who had a fine yard and was busy employing people. He employed some people in the morning and said, I will give you 1 naira. Then he went out in the afternoon and employed another people. I said, you to go to my fine yard because you don't have nobody who employ you. I will give you 1 naira. In the evening, he also go. He said, go there. Go and join them. Then when it's time for him to pay the due cost,
he promised.
He started paying 1 naira to everybody. Then those people who started in the morning start grumbling, murmuring, complaining, arguing. You know, agitating towards all this. Why? The grievance was so much. Then the man now says, look, my friend, our agreement is that I will give you 1 naira now. Why are you fighting me? I haven't broke the agreement with you. So please, now, I just want them, all those our fufusela, or who might think otherwise, to reason beyond what have just happened. Because Ijija, Oben the Agbon Ti Kelori, he can still provide another seed now. Agbon can still produce another seed. Obiniredo, woman see snake, man kill it, man see snake, woman kill it. Provided the snake didn't run away. Then we are still in the same process now. So they shouldn't see that maybe somebody is coming to glory or because somebody is going to enrich himself through this donation. Maiyegun, I remember there's a lesson that you two need to learn. I know that you are running out of time. Do you remember 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago when you sit down on top of your table, sipping your this thing and be talking? I could remember vividly the first time you started taking calls from people. When people start calling you that day, and the excitement in your face. Actually, you know what I tell myself that day? I was laughing to tell you that I've been following you long time because as an intelligent somebody, you need to, once you see something prop up, you have to try and digest, analyze what is it for. Then after I said, did this guy know where he will go with this? That was the day you actually take the foot part of your calling. The day you started taking calls for people. Because if you look at it before, it's just like the story of
just come out fire,
even sometimes you yap to some of those guys, all those parties who fight themselves in the state.
Even though you never knew that person is not abusing you, it's not abusing you, it's only advising you. And I'll be like, oh fuck, I've messed up, man. I should have read the comment better. You know what I mean? I get what you mean. Until I started interacting with people, calling in and getting to know people more.
That was the day you take the right foot part of your calling. Now, brother, there are some things that people don't understand when it comes to leadership. Leadership is not to rule.
It's to lead.
It's to seek the consent of others. Motivate. Discover some courageous way of channeling people towards the greatest goal, which is what you have just done.
I know.
And a lot of them couldn't see beyond whatever is happening. They only think about the plate on the table that can just feed them for a short while, which is what the Africans are lacking in the whole world now. Brother, look at Ukraine and Russia. People are saying, let our people enter. Even though Russia might be among them that day, escaping. But they still tell you, that should tell our sisters and brothers, either you are Igbo or whatever, that first, love yourself. Jesus don't say love your neighbor before yourself. He said love yourself. You love your neighbor as yourself. So which means if you love yourself, then you will love your neighbor.
Others, you care for others. That's right.
Brother.
Thank you so much. Well, àwa náà ò ṣe nítorí pé a fẹ́ kí wọ́n pariwo pé, hey, Maiyegun, hey, you know what I mean now? We just thought it's the right thing to do, and we are doing it. So, whether they praise me, whether they don't, I wasn't out for that.
Yeah, they shouldn't see that somebody wants to take the glory. They should see that, you know, well, it's like this one remove one branch. When the tree fall down, you remove one branch, I remove one branch. At the end of the day, the tree will be moved.
That's right.
That is it. And this thing that have happened, I will tell you something. The moment you start raising the issue that, okay, we have to go after you, do you know, I keep saying something, I keep repeating it. I say, they should see that this thing is beyond the goal. Tomorrow,
I remember that day when I said, we'll go after them. We are going to fight. With me opening my eyes so wide because I meant it, yeah? And then somebody called me and he said, oh, more. In fact, it was you. It was you. And you were like, Maiyegun, thank you so much for doing this. Now that you have declared that we should raise this money, voila, don't start. You remember that day, JJ? You didn't say much that day. You didn't say much. You just said, Maiyegun, thank you, God will bless you with this. You see, this is where you don't declare. You have no idea. And I mean, I agree with you. 2 weeks after that, Igboho is released. And I believe you.
Do you know why?
Tell me.
I will tell you something. Do you remember when Showore went to South Africa and he said on the radio program, he was telling them that if I become Nigerian president, from the moment I become Nigerian president, all this mistreating of Nigerians will be stopped. What did they say? They shut down the program. Do you know why? Because an elderly who cannot identify his own meat in a pot of soup, and stupid person will remove it and give it to him. Nigeria, whatever the name we might call it now, we're supposed to be leading. I have traveled almost 8 countries, lived there. I speak good 4 languages fluently. Brother, including Russia, Arabic. I've seen a lot. The character, the attitude. Whenever Nigeria is mentioned, who are the Nigeria? It's we that is in the southern part of Nigeria. That's West Coast. So, brother, why are we not respecting ourselves? But the story is getting too much. I get some information for you.
Oh, it's all right, JJ. It's never too much. It's just that, yeah, there's so much to talk about.
You see that Asari Dokubo, what is Showore is going to do with Asari Dokubo? Brother, mark my word, Asari Dokubo is the most biggest enemy the southern half. You see all those trouble you see in the east, go and investigate very well. All those Ijo, Shekiri boys, their hand is there.
All those killings in the... Baba, we'll get to that part too. Where I go hear from you. JJ, let me take one call from this, my caller. I'll be so damned.
So let's leave it that way. That's why I say the time. Brother, God bless you. God bless all our supporters. May God bless them. Both the enemy, both the God bless them.
Thank you so much, JJ. So that's a JJ. I am going to be so damned if this caller is not a woman. Hello. I want to ban me. God damn it. Shana, madam picture you use so. Is that madam's picture you use as your profile? Whose picture is that?
That's my sister. That's my sister.
You scam me with your sister picture. You know what? JJ was supposed to be my last caller. Woman. I know. You see, JJ was supposed to be my last caller. Then you kept calling, and I was like, I'm going to be so unhappy that I didn't take this woman's call. Baba, you scam me, but it's a good one. So, how are you?
I don't scam.
Well, it's not intentional, but you scam me. That's how I feel, right? It may not be intentional.
I come from Iperu.
Oh, bless you, Baba. Iperu
to Ikere.
I come across express. We will just cross the express now. If you Wakara himself, if you just Wakara, and just come across here.
Jerry, you are doing marvelous.
Thank you.
Well, And there is every possibility a lot of people is going to be envious of you. But what to get the bag me?
No, that's true.
Ní láti gbàdúrà fún yẹn. Ìjẹ̀bú mi jòjò.
Wá.
Ọlọ́run ti dá wa. Àkàndá ni wá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tí ẹ̀yin bá dárí sọ àpáta, ẹ̀yin la fọ́.
That is true.
Tí àpáta bá dárí sẹ́yìn, ẹ̀yin náà là fọ́. Ẹni bá dárí sọ ẹ́, òun ló máa fọ́.
Àṣẹ wà. Ohun tí rèké.
Ẹni tó bá dárí sọ Sunday Igboho, òun ló máa fọ́.
Àṣẹ wà ní tí rèké.
But between me and you, my brother, and the people on Maiyegun protocol, political. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká fi ọ̀rọ̀ sí abẹ́ ahọ́n sọ. Anybody that talks stupid, expose them, their name, background talk. Oh my, you are married. Wọ́n á sọ fọ́ Maiyegun sọ̀fọ̀ yẹn máa ti tó pọ̀ jù.
And we are not used to one sọ̀fọ̀, ìwé fọ́, tọ̀hún fọ́.
Tí ò bá dín kan, á lé kan.
Of course.
You don't have to accommodate some fucking set of people.
That is also right.
Once they tell you stupid stuff, please, my brother, come out with their name, their identity. Let them know that you are clean.
That is right. I'm not going to deal with it alone, of course.
Sure, because you know Taju. Taju call you that Maiyegun. You come online, you say, Taju Jamil, me, I know Taju Jamil. I can call Taju Jamil that.
Oh yeah, what if Taju Bawa ba mi pe ka ṣàpapín? Tí mo sọ fún Taju pé respect ara ẹ̀, tẹ́ bá ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀, don't bring it to me. Tí Taju wá turn around tó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí, ṣé mo pé irú yẹn mi ò ní láti wá sọ, tí Taju bá maintain ara ẹ̀. Pé wọ́n sọ bí wọ́n ṣe ròyìn Maiyegun yẹn ni mo ṣe bá jẹ́ra maintain ara mi. But tí Taju bá turn around tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní parọ́ mọ́ Maiyegun, the Maiyegun náà ní right láti wá sọ nǹkan tó pa àwọn àti Taju pọ̀. Ṣé yẹn right?
Sure, but Maiyegun, àwọn olórí burúkú kan wà, wọn gbà lẹ́rọ̀. They don't take a no for an answer.
And they will have a friend in me who also doesn't take a no for an answer too. You know what I mean? Especially when it is illogical.
And at the same time, you know you are technologically inclined.
That's right.
Some certain people, just put it on auto record.
Great.
For your own defense.
I mean, you know what I try to do as well, just for the sake of my listener, just to keep myself safe, right? Is that whenever I have a conversation that includes paying money, I'm going to need witness. I'm going to record it. If you are not comfortable with me recording that conversation that includes money, then I can't pay you. I can't give you money from this. That's how I work.
Sure, that is good.
That's how I protect myself.
That is the same way you should protect yourself against those fucking set of people that are telling you to do what is not normal. Because everybody wants to death your integrity. You are highly opposed.
Trying that. That's true.
So for your own defense, kill address, kill telephone number before I can even attend. If you make that your norm,
yes,
they don't come for you for stupid things. They know that you are official. Because what you are doing is as good as you are on employment. We that are your fans.
We might not pay you salary.
But you have a way of making me comfortable. That's true.
That's it. So we don't want nobody to mess you up.
That's right. Okay, Romero. I want to try.
Sorry, ẹni tó bá wà lókè, ó ń láti ṣọ́ra.
Gidi.
Ẹni tó bá wà nísàlẹ̀ doesn't have nothing to lose.
Nothing.
But ẹni tó ń jábọ̀ látòkè.
Grandpa mi ló sọ kinní yẹn, ó ní àbùkù tó bá ti múra láàárọ̀ báyìí, kò sẹ́ni tó ń wá kiri o, ẹni tó lórúkọ ló ń wá kiri o.
Sure.
Tábùkù bá ti múra tán nulẹ̀ báyìí, tó ti dress up, tó kò fẹ́ ní nǹkan gidi kan tó ń wá lọ, tó fẹ́ no. Ẹni tó lórúkọ ló ń wá kiri. Wọ́n ti fi yẹn tọ́ mi láti kékeré. So all these are not supposed to be surprising. You know what I mean? All these are not supposed to be surprising. If you're a true Yoruba, if you're a true Ijebu born, if you're a true Ijebu born, this should not be surprising to many of you. That if you see a real Ijebu that is upright, honest, what Maiyegun is doing should not surprise anybody, except for those who want to project their own kind of life.
It doesn't surprise me because that is what that is how we are cultured.
Orúkọ mi ju any amount of money law, and trust me. Bless you.
So please, anybody that wants to, don't hesitate to bring them on your show and mention their identity direct, right, so they can keep their mind shut forever and ever.
And if they have questions, they should be polite enough to ask. They shouldn't make it up. Just ask.
They are welcome.
Baba, I so much appreciate this. Thank you so much. I need to go on school runs to go and get Caleb. And the young man is so used to me just picking him up now. You know. Thank you. I know. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. So you have a good one. Oh, it's so much of a pleasure talking to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, bro. Yes, sir.
So that is where we are going to draw the curtains, okay? So if you are just joining us, take your time. Watch this broadcast from the beginning if you really want to understand what we discussed, okay? Like I said, I am just a bank for the diasporans, friends of Maiyegun. Diasporans for justice, friends of Maiyegun. You see that money? Not be only diasporans contributed it to. People in Nigeria, we contributed that money too. We managed to bring everyone to a conclusion that if we stay together, we can do a lot of things. That is what we have proved with this, right? And that's exactly what we are going to do, okay? So as we speak, apart from what I have paid out, there's no plan to pay anyone anything for now until I have more information. When I have more information about the release of Oloye, I will process them. I will come back here, share that with you, listen to your own opinion and suggestions on it, and then we're going to act based on that. Oloye Sunday Igboho remains our priority. Before any major fund is dished out or any major support is given, we will take care of Oloye Sunday Igboho's primary interests. Okay? It's just like I tried, or just like I did yesterday when the issue of his welfare came up. His wife, who takes care of him and all that, like I said, I made available ₦1 million for them. I didn't know that, definitely it was going to be out there yesterday. Now he's out. When I speak to him again, he will tell us, you know what I mean, what or where he would like us to do for him, and it will remain our priority. When that is attended to, another part that I think we should also pay our attention to is Baba Akintoye. Baba Banji Akintoye relocated to Benin Republic because of Oloye Sunday Igboho, right? And he was even advised to move to Port Novo, another country. Is that not Togo or something? He has to move to a neighboring country. When they realized that surveillance and all that coming after, their presence and all that was not viable or not safe. But something that we should all have in mind is this. Baba Akintoye is 87 years old. He left Nigeria, he left his wife, another professor that I've been told I would love to meet as well. Now, what happened to the welfare of Baba? Some people have been doing it. Some people, Baba even said, he said, my children, he's talking about his own biological children. He said, to God be the glory, they are well-to-do. Just like many of us who are Yorubas all over the world, they take care of their Baba. But imagine now that when Baba should be at home, resting, enjoying the fruit of his own labor and all that, he was there in Benin Republic. So if we call our own, if we call MaiyegunsDiary political fundraiser an intervention, then we should also think about what can we do to also support Baba's welfare in Benin Republic. And like I told you, I am not in any position to make any offer to anybody, but I'm in the position to stretch out my hand on your behalf and say, would you take our hand? We can help, no matter how little, like Tesco, every little help, right? And that's how I want everybody to see this, okay? We want to see this as a sort of a fund that we can use to touch and impact one way or the other in the activity of those who have dedicated their own life, their comfort, their safety, including their own economic survival and all that, for just this cause. You get what I mean now? So we'll be happy to help. To help. And then, you know what I mean? We'll be happy to help. I hope I will be able to get to speak to Baba. And I'm saying it to all of you right now. I know you won't say no. But when I hear from them, I will be glad, right, to intervene on your behalf, yeah, in the welfare of Baba Akintoye in Benin Republic. Again, thank you for your time. I'm going to see you some other time. To everyone who shared the broadcast, those who called in, and everyone who also used their super chats and all that, you are all amazing. That's the way that they keep Maiyegun cool, right? That, yeah, and I'm so grateful to every one of you. So thank you. You all have a good afternoon. And I'm going to see you later. This evening. Safe.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.